WPBF 25 News at 11 starts with
sirens,
breaking
I saw
news.
the police going, I saw people running like crazy, and somebody yelled, "Get back in here."
And I'm just saying, active shooter, yeah, you kind of just like panic a little bit in the moment.
Florida State University, now the latest American campus to suffer a deadly mass shooting. Tonight, the community gathered to hold a memorial in memory of the victims. Authorities in Tallahassee say 2 people were killed, 6 others were wounded in that gunfire outside the university student union building just before noon. 2 people who died were not students. According to Tallahassee Memorial Hospital, all 6 victims in their care tonight are now in fair condition. Investigators say 20-year-old gunman and FSU student Phoenix Eichner was confronted and shot by law enforcement. Eichner was treated in the hospital for non-life-threatening injuries and taken to jail. And in the last hour, ABC News clarified he is the stepson of the Leon County Sheriff's Deputy. Jessica Eichner, not her biological son, as said during an afternoon news conference. She has been with the force for 18 years. Sheriff Walter McNeil says the 20-year-old had access to his stepmother's personal handgun, which was found and recovered at the crime scene. First responders also recovered a shotgun. The sheriff added that the suspect was a long-standing member of the Leon County Sheriff's Office Youth Advisory Council. Good evening and thank you for joining us here at 11 o'clock. I'm Todd McDermott. Governor Ron DeSantis addressed the Florida State community, thanking first responders for their actions to prevent an even larger tragedy.
This killer must and will be brought to justice to the fullest extent of the law. I want to also thank the law enforcement personnel who were on the scene, both for the university as well as for the city of Tallahassee. They ran towards the danger. They stopped this killer from inflicting more harm.
Classes at Florida State are canceled for the rest of the week. Of course, Good Friday is tomorrow. Florida State's Division of Student Affairs will hold a vigil tomorrow at 5 p.m. at Doak Campbell Football Stadium, just outside the grounds there. A lot of people in our area have deep ties to Florida State, whether they are alumni or have friends and family, including children who attend or have attended the university in Tallahassee. For all of them, the news of an active shooter on campus today was a nightmare. Ari Height spoke with some of those people tonight. He joins me now with their stories. Ari?
Todd, I talked to a student who was on campus during the shooting today and also to a parent whose son was just a 5-minute walk from the shooting scene. And here's the simple truth. Student or parent, doesn't matter. This was a terrifying afternoon. This is video from inside a classroom at Florida State Thursday afternoon. Students had been sheltering in here for more than 2 hours.
All right, guys, come out with your hands up.
Law enforcement has just told them it's okay to leave, but they need to keep their hands in the air. Florida State senior and Palm Beach County native Amanda Golson was in this classroom.
It was eerie for sure. There was, we were a lot of people just keeping to themselves on their phones for the most part.
Amanda says she learned of the active shooter while she was in class through a text from her roommate. Soon, other students were getting the same news on their phones.
I was worried. I didn't know what was going on. I think that was the biggest thing that worried me, was just not knowing what was happening and if I was going to be safe or not.
Amanda says she and the other students spent their time texting loved ones, alerting them to what was happening.
I was doing all I could to just keep them informed and let them know that I was okay.
At that same time, 400 miles away in Palm Beach Gardens,
it's hard to believe that it happens to your child.
Michelle Issa was getting an email from her son, Jacob, telling her of the shooting and that he was safe.
I was sitting in my car at that point and I just burst into tears and I immediately called my son.
Like Amanda, Jacob is a senior at Florida State. They both have only 1 week left of class.
Next week is my last week of class, and it's crazy that, I'm graduating in a week and have this new thing to carry with me. I don't know how these freshmen are gonna keep going to classes.
And this is a very scary way to kind of begin that whole celebration.
Still hasn't really hit me what's going on here, but I'm extremely blessed and lucky to be alive.
Both Amanda and Michelle told me one thing really helping them get through this is just how many people have reached out to them, checked in to see if they were okay. They say that support is vital. Reporting live, Ari Height, WPBF 25 News.